Hi lovelies, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to finally bring you this hair growth DIY video. Vaseline is one of the grease you can use to treat your hair and your scalp that is going to give you a fast result without any negative effects. I also want you to know that Vaseline does not clog your pores as some people claim. It is non-comedogenic, meaning it does not clog your pores. Disregard that rumor that Vaseline clog pores when used on the scalp. Vaseline is actually great for both your scalp and your hair. However, you still need to learn the proper way to make it and to apply it to get the best result. And that is what I am here to show you. In this video, I showed how to use Vaseline and cloves with other powerful ingredients mixed together to make a scalp grease. So make sure you watch till the end so you don't miss any part of this video, and don't forget to like and drop a comment for me. Also save this video for later because you need it. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for more hair growth DIY videos and hair care tips videos. To start with, you get a dry and clean airtight container. Next, I'm going to be measuring out the amount of cloves I'll use. I'll use 1 teaspoon of cloves for this DIY. As you can see, I'm using powdered cloves. I'm using just 1 teaspoon. You don't need too much. Next, I'm going to be adding my essential oil. The first one is rosemary, and the second one here is lavender essential oil. I'm just going to be adding about 4 to 8 drops of each of the oil. I'll also add tea tree. If you don't have essential oil, feel free to skip this part. You can do it without essential oil. And I'm also going to be adding argan oil. Argan oil is very good for the hair. It helps to hydrate and control frizz. It adds shine and elasticity to the hair. It helps to prevent the hair against heat and environmental damage. It strengthens and reduces breakage. It soothes the scalp and prevents it from dryness. Next, I'm going to be adding virgin hair fertilizer. This has been one of my best scalp products so far. My scalp love it so much, and I love the feeling it gives after application, and it is also not greasy for my scalp. It is lightweight, and that is one of the reasons I love it. I also added about 1 teaspoon of the virgin hair fertilizer. The amount of ingredients I use for this DIY would be listed in the description box below, so be sure to check it out before making yours. I'll just give that a quick mix and then move to the next stage. Next stage, I'm going to be adding the Vaseline, which is the super ingredient for this DIY. I'll scoop out the amount of Vaseline I'll be using and then transfer into the container containing the other ingredients. If you're still watching this video up till this time and you've not yet hit the like button, please do so. And also don't forget to share the video with someone if you find it helpful. I'm also going to be adding olive oil. You can use any oil of your choice, but you already know as my hair loves olive oil a lot. If you have been watching my videos, you would know that. After adding the amount of olive oil that I want, I'll go ahead and mix everything until they are well combined. Make sure you take your time to mix them very well so you will not have the cloves and other ingredients on one side and the Vaseline on another side. So take your time to mix them very well until they are well combined. Don't be in a hurry, just spend your time to do it properly if you want to get the best results. After watching this video, if you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments below. I'll respond to you. After mixing everything together, this is what it looks like. What I'm going to do now is to heat it up a little in the double boiler method. I will not do that while the water is boiling. I'll just pour hot water into a bowl and then place the container inside and then leave it to melt. And after that step, this is what it looks like. Next, I'm just going to cover it up and leave it to solidify. You can also put it in the fridge for a few minutes, and after that, this is what I have. This is just going to melt into your scalp and your hair very, very well. It does not contain any hard particles that you should be scared of. But if you don't have powdered cloves or you can't get it around you, you can also use the whole cloves. Just make your cloves oil with it and then add it to the other ingredients and you're good to go. Also, if you don't have essential oil, feel free to skip that stage. But if you have essential oil and you don't have the particular ones that I have, feel free to use it. Use any essential oil that works best for your hair. That was exactly what I did. I use what works for me. If you've been watching my videos, you would know that these essential oils have been working for me and I've been using them in almost all of my videos whenever I'm using essential oil. So feel free to do what works for you. I also have to make it known to you. I have to be sincere with you that you don't need to use too much of the Vaseline just like your other grease. You don't have to use too much of it because it could be very difficult to wash out of your hair, especially if you're the type that don't use hot water to wash your hair, because some people say they prefer to use cold water to wash their hair. It could be very difficult to wash out of your hair. So make sure you are using it in moderation. Don't use too much. If you remember, I used just 1 teaspoon of the Vaseline. So use it in moderation. If you'll be making a larger amount compared to what I made, just use your discretion to increase it. And you also have to mix it with lighter oil so it will not be too heavy on your hair or on your scalp. And in that way, it will be easy for you to wash it out of your hair without weighing your hair down. Now, let me quickly demonstrate to you how I use it on my scalp. Before I use it on my scalp, as you already see me doing, I hydrated my scalp lightly. I did not use too much of the liquid on my scalp. I just applied little of the liquid because if you are using grease on your hair or on your scalp and you hydrate with a lot of water, I mean, if your hair is really, really wet, it is going to be kind of greasy. The grease will not melt into your scalp or your hair easily. So to avoid that, to prevent the grease from sitting on your scalp, you have to hydrate lightly. And you also don't want to use it on dry hair because it is going to be sealing in dryness into your hair, just as it is not advisable to apply your Vaseline on dry skin. If you really want your skin to be well moisturized, you have to apply it on a damp skin. Same applies to your hair and your scalp. So lightly hydrate your scalp and your hair, not extremely wet, and then you go ahead and apply it thoroughly on every part of your scalp. That is exactly what I just did. After hydrating, I massaged my scalp and then I'm now applying the Vaseline on my scalp, and it is also good for your edges. I'm working in session. When I'm done with the first session, I'll move to the next session and repeat same thing. When I'm done with the second session, I will apply a little to my edges and massage it thoroughly. I really love the feeling this gives. It's just melting into my skin without stress. You just need to give it a try and you will love it. If you've ever used Vaseline on your hair and your scalp before, please let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. And if you're going to be trying this method, please save this video and come back to it and let me know how you feel about it. I'm done with all of my scalp and then I will apply a little on my edges and massage for about 5 minutes before I go ahead and seal in moisture in the length of my hair. I made this just for my scalp, so I will not be using it for the length of my hair. I'll be using another grease for the length of my hair. Thank you so much guys for watching. Remember to stay consistent and keep your hair glowing naturally. Until next time, bye for now.